Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome all to some more Rebirth, and I believe that we will get Meat Boy and Bandage Girl eventually. That sounded like it was going to be much more exciting and hilarious than it actually came out. As it actually happened, eventually just sounds like you're going to the dentist and you get recommended dentures and they get made out of Eden cheese. Edam cheese? Is Edam or is it Eden cheese? Eden cheese again implies something very wrong. So we're just going to stop talking about cheese and yeah, I dare you to continue watching this video. GT. Wobble bitches. Yeah, I don't know why. Why even is today? I'm in one of those moods. Fair warning, I'm in one of those moods. EO8Q. But no, everything's looking pretty good. So we got Eden, we got Yum Hat, we got Mum's Lipstick. It's not a fantastic start. That's a fantastic start. That is a very good start. As far as starts go, that is a quality one. And I'm pretty overall concerned that... I'm not concerned, and I'm not pretty over... Well, I mean, I am pretty. I mean, look at him. Isn't Eden just adorable now? Either way, and the rosary for a little bit of spirit heartage, though it is meaning the Bible's probably going to show up at some point, which you never really do want. But you can't really argue with a Mum's Knife first item. You really can't. I've not had Mum's Knife early in a while, so I'm kind of looking forward to this, and I'm hoping we can go for Devil Rooms, and I'm hoping we can maybe get Quad Shot, Triple Shot, maybe Brimstone, maybe Ludo. I'm feeling a little bit of a good knife synergy coming on. That's what I think this is implying. I think we can kind of go for that and have a really good time. So I am liking this. Get stabbed, and I just realized something. This is a ball of bandages straight away, which is fantastic. Oh, look, it's the haunt. Look, the hauntlings are going to try and come and get me. Oh, that's such a shame. Don't you just love meleeing hauntlings? Isn't there something just really excellent about it? Sorry, Haunt, you did try, and there we have ourselves the Bible. Annoyingly, it's not a devil room we can use, and I probably would have bought anything in here just to assure more devil deals, but that is a shame. And the thing is, the Bible is actually better than the Yum Heart for now, so... we are going to keep it. I mean, if only for the ability to one-shot annoying bosses in Mum and Mum's Heart, though they're not really that annoying. We'll get our Tinted Rock here, and not a great Tinted Rock, actually. Could definitely have been better. I'm not going to explore the XL Flaw, and the reason for that is I kind of want to hit Boss Rush for a extra chance at getting Quad Shot or Inner Eye, and then wreck the Boss Rush. And exploring an XL Flaw, I mean, it is an XL Flaw. There's going to be a lot of random dead ends, and I feel like it's not going to be worth the time investment. I would love you guys to have a look and maybe prove me wrong, maybe find a gold chest with Cricket's head, maybe find a curse room with a couple guppy items in, then I will most certainly eat my words. Again, an expression. It seems to be a theme of recent Rebirth videos, but it's just whenever an expression happens, I like to talk about it. I think it's good. You know, it's how I express myself, because I get expression. I'm gonna stop trying to be funny now and just sit here in silence for the rest of the episode. Can you imagine a silent Rebirth episode? That would be like... how weird would that be? Just those few seconds where all was still actually freaked me out. We're going to take the left hand because we kind of want Guppy, and well, actually, we don't have the good gold chest item, so it's a little bit of an interesting decision to make right here. I'm not really sure what the best one is, so this could backfire. But the thing is, let's have a look at this. If we get Guppy, we get Flight and the occasional Fly. It's not great, whereas a gold chest could have Fate, it could have Cricket's head in. I actually think gold chests are more valuable at the moment, and probably always will, given how we're attacking. That's how I'm going to go about this. I think it does make sense. It's one of those fringe situations where not becoming Guppy actually doesn't really matter, and that becoming Guppy isn't really that much of a power increase. So I think that is a sensible thing to try and do. Our next item is Lard. it's okay, though we are very, very slow right now, like, incredibly so. Like, it's gonna be a problem if we don't get ourselves some speed. Is that the broken one or the non-broken one? I believe it is the broken one, though I don't want to be wrong and miss getting an item for Platinum God, so I'm gonna buy everything, and even if it's not the non-broken one, it's still obviously a great item to have, so really I'm not too concerned either way, and I love just effectively having a bank. I really, really do. And yeah, it is the broken. I did think it was, because it did have the stringy bits at the back, and stringy bits at the back is clearly how you're supposed to tell, but there's no harm in making sure with these things. Okay, boss Gurdy, and it's a slowed Gurdy, so that's actually pretty damn effective for us, because the attacks really don't do anything, and there we go. So hopefully we get ourselves, it's an angel room, and it is Mitre, which is, I mean, it's, you know, it's hard to get excited about that. It is definitely hard to get excited. And do we even get some good pills? A couple paralysis, and range up, that's definitely good, and look down, not really as good. So overall, a kind of just nothing flaw. Really, I kind of hate nothing flaws. I wish you could just go straight through the flaw and then you don't need to care about the flaw. But then again, that's like I'm asking for the we need to go deeper, which completely sucks. So I don't want the game to then hear my cries and give me we need to go deeper as the only item in the next devil room, because it would do that, okay? This game is sadistic and cruel, and we need to give it an intervention. We need to all be crowded round in a circle, wait for Isaac to walk in, and then be like, we think you're going too far, friend. We really do. Hopefully this gets a secret room and a chest. Unfortunately, just the chest, though the spirit heart makes that definitely worth it. That's like bombing a blue fire, which I didn't do in the angel room because I don't have the bombs to spare, really. This is a very slow, ploddy, stabby run. It just, I don't know. I like to go fast. I gotta go fast. I've gotta rep my main man Sonic. Sorry, my main hedgehog Sonic. Is he actually a hedgehog? I swear I remember hearing somewhere that's not actually a species, but maybe I'm just completely making that up, because after all, his name is Sonic the Hedgehog, and, you know, it doesn't really make sense to me that he would be called that and not be. I'm probably just thinking of Knuckles being an enchilada. I'm pretty sure Knuckles is an enchilada. And before you tell me, yes, I know that's a food and not the echidna that he actually is, but you can imagine Knuckles being the kind of guy who does like an enchilada, so it's not that far off base. Okay. Off base, by the way, that one's fine, because I'm pretty sure it's a baseball expression. Not that I have any idea how to play baseball or the rules thereof, so I'm not even going to attempt it, but I think you need to hit the ball with the thing and then run in a square. That's where I'm going. That's, you know, if I had to guess. And then occasionally people yell things and then stuff happens. But I guess that actually explains most sports. You need to go here, do this, and then people yell things. Oh, okay, well that's, you know, I can understand that. Broken stopwatch is happening a lot on this floor, which is great, and I love it in rooms like this, because it means our slowness means we can just gently stab these to death, though that damage we just took is very much going to backfire, I would say. So I need to be very, very careful with the damage I take in the future. We have a lot of batteries around the place, and given how we're rocking the Bible, that is not that useful. Kind of wish I had Satanic Bible. That way I could at least get loads of free hearts from this. So hopefully we can do this boss without taking damage. We definitely can. The husk is very doable. And there we go. And again, I thought I was flying, so I nearly did take damage, but we do get an angel room. The cat o' nine tails is fine. Angels! Lazarus's rags. Yeah. Oh, Lazarus's. Woo! Let's go find our item room and cry a little. Why Mum's knife is never good for me. That was great English. Absolutely perfect syntax right there. But it always seems to backfire horrendously when I get this item. It's like I'm not allowed anything remotely good after getting it. We'll make you an even number because I feel bad. And then I guess we're just going to move on. Just not a very good Flaw. I kind of want to go look for a curse room at the very least and see if we can't get something for our troubles. Just anything at this stage, even an extra tinted rock. I mean, that's kind of okay. We get a black heart, which means that the next floor we've got a much better chance at getting our Ranger or Devil deal. But right now we look like a knife-wielding, fat, glowing, sick person, which is not the most intimidating sight. Like, you're not going to be in a fight and think, oh, I don't know, guys, my opponent over there, he is literally so unwell that he is spewing green liquid from his eyes and mouth and is the color green. His hair is covered in blood. He looks like he's, like, severely, clinically overweight. And also, he thinks it's really good to hold a ball of what looks like rubber bands. So I'm not too threatening, is what I'm trying to say, despite having a powerful, basically telekinetic knife. And I feel like if you're so weak that even having a telekinetically controlled knife doesn't intimidate people, then you really need to probably do something about your knife. Well, also your knife, but mainly your life is where I'm going for. Let's see if we can find a secret room, because then we get the ability to get the curse room for free, which would be great, and we do indeed get it. Hey, golden poop. At least the knife is really good for killing golden poop. I don't want to kill these guys just to make myself feel better. And yep, I am sure glad I did not pay health to go in there and be incredibly disappointed. Okay, I mean, it seems like one of these runs that is going to mostly go well, and we take damage there because we are so slow. It's mostly going to go well, but it's going to be such kind of like a slow grind that by the end of it, I'm trying to telekinetically this knife into myself. Getting the goat head is fantastic. I do like a good bit of goat offering. Means that damage we took isn't actually going to affect us that much. So that is very, very nice. Walk onto my blade. Thank you very much. It is very good. Oh, stab. That was scary. That was scary. I can't time this wrong. Otherwise, I will definitely get hit because I do not have the speed to dodge this. So that worked out a-okay. And that room is always very, very easy. I am actually really happy this was a slowed room. Otherwise, I would probably be taking damage just simply due to not having the speed to evade my nemesis, the goddamn explosive green shells. Alright, this room should be okay with the knife, because we can, of course, cleave our way through loads of spiders. I'm just happy it wasn't a full teratoma, though. Otherwise, we would have been taking damage. A spirit heart, kind of nice to get. We are about to do a boss, and it is the bloat. Yeah, it about sums it up, doesn't it? Fortunately, we are going to kill the bloat very quickly. In fact, he's just stood on us, so that's lovely. And we get a devil deal. This is promising. Please don't be Krampus. Okay, we get Book of Belial, which is nice. Alright then. We get Book of Belial. We're going to take that. We're going to take Guppy's head. We're obviously going to take Dead Cat. So we didn't actually pay any lives for Dead Cat there. And then, is that Guppy does? No, that was just 2 in 1. Okay, so this is good. This is very, very good. We, of course, want to go get our item room, but now we have a lot more potential. Guaranteed devil deals. We have a really nice damage up in Book of Belial. We've got the stopwatch for really hard rooms if we get lucky, and it does activate. So I'm a lot more confident than I was before. I really, really am. Okay. There we go. Oh, another superpower, by the way, to add to the conversation we had a few runs ago. A really, really useless superpower that would be so lame to have. The ability to make fire hotter. You can't generate fire, but anywhere there is a fire, you can make it hotter. So technically, you can make it so hot it just burns like a mile of the surrounding area, like a sun nova. But you can't create the fire, so you gotta awkwardly roll up to battle with just this little torch in your hand going, oh, I'm ready, I am so ready right here, and I can just see that, and I think that is wondrously amusing, so I'm happy with that one. The ability to make fire hotter, just saying it sounds like the lamest power in the world. I should have judgment and swapped the other card there, but I was too busy imagining lame superheroes. Let's go in our curse room, why not? If we can finish Guppy, that would be great. Range up, kinda sucks. Paralysis. Let's just use our judgment. Yeah, we can definitely Deuce thing with this. I mean, if we get the HP up, then imagine if I didn't know how to get out of Cursed Room without dying. I would, like, require the HP up off this guy in order to escape. That would be quite the intense giving money to a beggar. Take it! Take it! Take it! You need to give me the money! You need it right now! Take my money, please! Please take my money! Oh, thanks, Lazarus. Thanks so much, man. I really do appreciate that. So why, when it's Judas's shadow, does that trigger last? But Lazarus is like, nope, I am front of the queue here. I guess it's probably the order that you acquired them, actually. That makes sense. Though, technically speaking, we did just get a damage up and take an item out the item pool from becoming Lazarus. So, all things considered, that did work out. So I'm not too unhappy about that at all. And these guys are obviously so much better to deal with when they are slowed. Though, because they're brimstone-y, it's not the most useful thing in the world. That was very stupid, honestly. I don't actually know what I thought I was doing there. That was the worst dodging it was just terrible dodging. There is no excuse as to how terrible that dodging in. Though this is really lame because I can't actually move fast enough to dodge these masks, so I just have to hope that I get lucky and kill them before I die. Which really, I mean, hoping that you survive via the ability to just get lucky, kind of not the most efficient survival tactic I've ever seen. I am going to immediately attempt the boss here, just in case it is a boss that can get blitzed down by a good bit of Mum's knifing. And if not, we'll go find the item. Oh god, it's Mother! I'm going to deliberately die here, so I go back out into the Flaw and go find the item room. I am just genuinely shocked. I am, like, I had a little bit of a weird reaction there when I walked in and saw that was the Mum fight, because genuinely, I thought we've been moving so slowly, we're probably on, like, Caves 2 at this point. And no, we're on frickin' Depths 2. I guess we have been slaughtering despite how slow I'm moving, so it does kind of make sense. That was a very surreal moment for me. That's like getting home and finding out you've got a ghost living in your house. Two of clubs is fine. Wheel of Fortune, I'll play once because I'm just... Alright, once more. We'll just do it once more. Okay, fine. Once more. I don't have a problem. Shut up, okay? Shut up. That does remind me of when I was young and I used to... Well, I mean, not have a gambling problem, but... I used to, you know, I didn't mind it. Either way, I'm joking, I didn't have anywhere close to a gambling problem. But I did go on holiday once to one of these, like, beachside resorts areas. Nothing fancy, but it's nice, and it's a bit of fun, and it's mainly there for spending time with your family, and it's good. My little brother was there, and it was a nice memory. But either way, it's kind of the level where there was a bar. I don't know why I went level there. I mean, real life isn't exactly a level, because real life level design, I mean, it sucks, honestly. It really does suck. I don't know who thought about backtracking, because they did not give enough fast travel options to humans. They really, really didn't. But yeah, we were in, like, this cafe thing, and in the corner of the cafe thing was a slot machine. You know, the type you put a pound in, you do the spinny spin, and if you win, you win, and if you don't, you lose. And there's, like, a little trail you can follow as well, and just generally it's fine, everything's good, and it's just a bit of fun. And I put in a pound, spun the wheel, didn't get anything, and I was like, oh, that sucks, but I guess I tried, and it was a little bit of fun, the excitement as it spun. But then a little bit later on, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go it again. I feel like I just got unlucky. I feel like I can beat this. And I put in another pound, spun the thing, and then I won the jackpot on the machine on my second try, which was 30 quid. It's nothing ridiculous or anything, but it was obviously nice. I was ecstatic. I was young. I was a kid. It was like the best thing ever. I've gone on a holiday and I've made money. It's Christmas. So it was a very enjoyable little thing to happen to me there. Pandora's box, very useful here. We can just basically buy the entirety of the shop. Well, that's bad gas, so that kind of sucks. Oh well. That is fine, though it means I can actually use the Book of Belial on this triple red chest room, go get the battery, and then use it on Mum herself. So I'm kind of happy with that. Wow, that was very, very pointless. Either way, we're going to use it to blitz through it as fast as possible. There we go. So, yeah, I won the jackpot. I was pretty damn pleased with myself. It was overall fantastic. And then a little bit later, no one else has played the machine. A lady goes up and starts using it, and she, she's got a fair amount of money with her. She's there for the long haul. One of those people. And me and my kid self thought, I need to warn her. I can't let her make this mistake. I know how slot machines work. And to be fair, I was really proud of the fact that I knew how they work. The more you put in, the slightly higher chances you get to win, to maintain a sort of 10%-ish payout ratio, so you win just enough to keep people playing. However, the worst time to play a slot machine is after someone has just won the biggest prize, because it resets the, let's say, luck counter to 0 for ease of explanation. And I knew this, and I was really proud of myself, but I also wanted to save what I thought was disaster happening. So I go up to this lady playing the slot machine, and I go, I wouldn't do that if I was you. And she looks at me like I'm absolutely mental, of course, like absolutely ridiculously just off my rocker, because you're trying to just do this thing, this random kid walks up to you and goes, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Let's have a look in the devil room first. We have triple red chest. Can we finish Guppy? Oh, it looks like we might be doing. And Guppy's tail, there it is. Guppy is go. Let's have a look in the boss rush. Oh, I can't do it because it's stupid. Curse of the blind. Damn, someone let me know what was in that boss rush. That would make me very happy. So yeah, I've got up to this lady going, I wouldn't do that if I was you. I didn't do it in that voice, but that's the kind of tone that she implied from it, because it does make sense. And she was like, what? And I was like, I just won all the money in that slot machine, so you're not going to win anything? You should wait until later. And then she looked at me and went, haha, nice try, kid. And I was like, what? I don't understand. And I was distraught. To me, I'd like slow motion gone, no, dived over there and prevented this person from losing their money. And then they just thought I was trying to hustle them or something. And I was just like, oh, okay, I don't mean to, you have fun. And then nicely, about half an hour later, she walked away having lost all the money, and I was like, and I think that's how my first evil laugh happened. So really, it was a very special time for me. So there you go. I feel like kids do lots of things that are ridiculous. Like, they do lots of creepy things, they do lots of things that just only make sense to them, and that's really it. And it's just like, okay. And in fact, it reminds me of another time where I was 7, and when I was young, I used to have this kind of mat thing. It was like a white doily, I think they're called. It's made out of soft material, and it used to decorate tables and stuff. It's got a pattern on it. It's nothing crazy. It's just a bit of soft clothy thing. That's all you need to worry about. And I used to like it so much, I nicknamed it, and I called it Matt. And not Matt as in the name, the male name Matt. Matt as in like bath mat, like a mat on the floor, like a table mat, a place mat, that kind of mat. And I used to constantly like ask my parents as a joke, do you know Matt? Because I was only like 6, 7 at this time, so English not entirely fully formed. So I was like, do you know Matt? Because I like to make sure everybody is aware of how gloriously soft this thing is that I like. But the thing is, I kind of took it too far in that I started asking random strangers. So we were like at this bar on holiday, and I just walked up to this random couple, sort of looked them both in the eye, and just went, do you know Matt? And they both looked at me like, hey, what? Are you okay? And we didn't really get past that before my mum swooped in and went, don't mind him, he just likes to ask people about it. And then they explained it, and it was all good. But just for that brief second, this moment that this kid appears and just goes, do you know Matt? And you're like, what? Am I in trouble now? I feel like I'm in trouble. Guppy's collar there, icing on the cake, not really something we need, but extra chance to survive is always pretty good. Money, absolutely pointless at this stage. Range up, kind of useful with the knife, and we found our boss, which is excellent. So we are actually having a fairly good mum's knife run here, and it was Conquest, which means we couldn't have got ourselves Bandage Girl anyway, so that's always nice to know. Ooh, Dark Bum. I've not had you in a while, my friend. Welcome to the party. Let us boogie on down to Womb to Wee Town. Did I even use Book of Belial? No, I didn't. I mean, granted, there wasn't really a need there. That was a very, very easy fight. Alright, let's hope we find... Wow, I was like, let's hope that we find the boss fight really quickly. And then, did I just take damage from a whip tentacle thing? Because if so, that is quite ridiculous. But no, I have a lot of survivability. I can obviously come back if I lose these bits, and then Dark Bum is pretty much just going to make sure everything is fine from this point onwards. So I am very much content with this. Though this guy is taking some killing. And nothing else going on in here. No tinted rocks. All is well with the world. Vom! Da-da-da-dun! Always very satisfying when that happens. I am a little bit upset at the lack of keys. I mean, I wasn't really powerful enough this run to go lamb, I don't think. So I did need the chest boost. But we don't really have the keys for the chest boost, which is obviously, you know, it's kind of key to the whole operation. And obviously we explored everywhere we didn't need to. And we're no longer getting any heart drops because the game knows that we have Dark Bum. And that would just be too convenient to actually be able to get value out of him. Being able to fly in that room makes it so supremely easy. That was a little bit cocky of me. I kind of did that because I was like, oh, I'm totally going to kill him before he finishes firing. Also, he just neo'd the hell out of that knife. That was incredible. That worked out well as well. I just don't want to have to go in this big room. If I have to go in this big room, I'm just going to be very upset with everything. And again, nothing good out of that chest. Getting a spirit heart is nice, but it's kind of like... So, at this stage, we just need a little something. A good supply of hearts is obviously fine, because then I can not care about taking damage and just kind of stab my way to victory. That's kind of lame, but that works out. Wow, really? That's every Guppy's item, bar hairball on one run. So that's a little bit lovely. There's 6 Guppy's item, right? Dead cat, collar, tail, hairball, paw, and head. Yes, there is indeed. Ooh, blood of the martyr. That is definitely worth my time. Every little bit of damage up helps, and the faster everything dies, the better everything is. Now, do I want to keep Book of Belial for the damage up, or do I want to actually keep Guppy's paw so that every time I die, I actually have free health instead of 1? That might be a little bit of good value if we roll with it till the end, but at the same time the damage up means we kill things faster, so we need less survivability as it is. So I think that's an important decision to make here, and we don't get anything else from that. But the blood of the martyr is certainly nice. But yeah, our actual damage is pretty low. Had we not got Mum's knife, we would very much be struggling on this run, so it is very much a blessing, and you can't really pass up on a room 1 Mum's knife. If it's like the 7th item you're being offered and you're already wrecking, then fair enough, pass it up if you're not a fan of Mum's knife, but I think I would have been very, very foolish to do so on this run. Dingles! That one managed to... That is a surviving Dingle Dangle! I mean, if I had not killed him, he would have gone on to have strong, powerful Dingle-Dangle children that would have definitely progenited the gene pool. Progenited? Propagated? Progenited? 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 That's going to really upset me now for the rest of this episode, that I've forgotten the correct way to say that word. Progenitor is the other form of it, so I am very confused as to what the correct one is. That was a very easy it lives, though. Nothing crazy going on in here, so let's simply go to the cathedral. Not really had a reason to use death. I'm kind of saving it for a mass small enemy room. That does make the most sense. Progenitor, I'm gonna go, like, punch myself after this. I think that's only fair. You know, you gotta inflict self-punishment. It's just the way to go. Whom. Come on, Headless Horseman. You can die. I mean, what even is his body? It's just like a lump with stumps. I don't think a lump with stumps can ever be fully counted as an actual thing. You're going to die in my invincibility. And actually, I could probably kill Isaac in one lot of Polaroid invincibility. So that's a very, very good sign. Hey, Dark Bum, you actually can have some health. That's exciting for you, isn't it? Yay. And no, I think the Book of Belial damage up is definitely worth having it. I honestly do. Ooh, I really thought he would die there. Although he did. Did he just do 2 damage to me instantly? Or was I wrong about how much health I was? Because Daddy Longlegs, out of all bosses, seems by far the best at instantly comboing you down and just blitzing through your health. Like, he seems to do it really exceptionally well. In fact, I just realized, why am I risking dying when I have 33 bombs and we're on the cathedral? That seems like a very, very poor decision by me. I mean, really, only, like, sloth rooms are worth doing, because then we at least get a tarot card. Like, that room is just asking for trouble. I mean, I felt like stabbing it, because I don't know, actually. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, God. Oh, my God. This is... Please? Can I... Oh, why can't I explode the exit? Why could I not explode the exit? Who decided that the exit was not I am so confused right now, so upset, and just so ready for a nice break in the sun. Please, just die. Okay, alright. I really am not sure what happened there. I don't even know why I opened that. That was very much what I would call not sensible. Ah, because it was a special room. Okay, well, that just means that this entire section of the cathedral was utterly pointless, so I'm very glad I did waste a lot of time and effort on getting to it. In fact, you know what? I've got 1 heart anyway, I've got my lives, let's open all these, and if it's nothing good, we're just gonna die. And there we go, we get our devil deal, and we're gonna get the mark. Yes, we... Oh no, we don't die, because it does give us the spirit heart, so that's fine, honestly. Yeah, okay, we'll just accept that. And the unicorn stump is probably great with Mum's knife. Like, let me just see. Yeah, because I can just stab things with the knife during the stump. And the stump lasts definitely long enough to kill most things. I think that is actually better than Book of Belial. Like, genuinely, because I've got Ball of Bandages as well, so it does compound the damage later on. I think that is a good decision at this point. I never thought I'd see the day where I'm like, no, Unicorn Stump is definitely a better item than Book of Belial, but I do like it when this happens. It means every item really does have its place in the game, which is glorious. So we really are just going to stab things to death now, because when you're not firing Mum's knife, it is just a badass orbital if you think about it. And down we go. Got ourselves another gold chest that I can't do anything about. Where is our boss room? We have a curse room, which I am not going to go into. I was thinking about it, and then I decided I'm not. In fact, no, I am going to go into it. Boom! I think that is a worthy use of death there. Are we going to... Wow, we actually get 2 teleport chests at on the same floor. I feel like that's kind of rare for that to happen. So now let me just kill myself and I'll leave the room. I don't think it was worth a life per se, but genuinely did not know that was even possible. I am so... I am an idiot. I thought I was dead. I thought that was it. I thought the run was over. I thought there's nothing I could do. I just have to permanently die and lose all my lives. I nearly started doing it. And then I looked at my spacebar item and went, hang on. How good is it that I swapped to that, though? Like, for real. Like, that is a little bit insane that I made that decision, because if I hadn't, I don't really know what I could have done. I mean, it's just... I'm going to kill this guy because he is at the crossroads of a load of rooms. so it's probably worth it, and we get ourselves range up, which is fine. I'm assuming boss fight downwards. Yeah, boss fight always tends to be on the down trajectory. And then, I cannot believe I nearly made that mistake, though. That was a little bit ridiculous. Alright, Isaac, let's see if a unicorn stump cannot kill you in the time it takes. I basically just need to get him... Oh, that's a freaking shame. I need to get him to beam phase in the unicorn stump. Otherwise, I don't think I can kill Isaac on what is currently happening. That was very, very scary on a lot of levels. Yeah, that is not a good room. That is not a good room for regaining a unicorn stump charge. This is suddenly very awkward for us, because we don't really have a good way of doing something. I do like that I did try we need to go deeper in order to get out of that devil room. So I at least did some sort of brain-based thing. But that is very worrying. I don't think I can quite do the chest like this unless the stump works on everything. So, yeah. In fact, I do have range up here. So what I'm going to do... The range up actually is irrelevant to what I was saying. But what I am going to do is firstly look for a secret room here and here, which is possible. I don't want to quite give up on this yet. And then why did I skip this room? It's just some Lokis. Alright, well that's absolutely fine. We'll get rid of him pretty easily. The bomb flies are not an issue. Once I can actually hit them, though, I am glad that did explode the pot. And basically the reason I'm going over here is because... There we go. Please, Dark Bum? Oh, come on, you've had 1.5. That was totally 1.5. Alright, looks like we're basically going to have to clear rooms that I just really didn't want to have to, but I don't really have a choice in the matter at this stage. I kind of just need to acquire 1 extra heart from somewhere, and then I should be able to kill Isaac with the ability to take 1 hit. And I kind of just should have gone for more damage. Like, I really should have just gone for more damage on him. I kind of lost my bottle towards the end of the unicorn stump. That potentially is going to be very useful. We're of course going to use that on the gold chest because we kind of just need something. And there's the health. Please, Dark Bum. Thank you so much. Alright, to Isaac once more. I need to save the last room for another unicorn stump should I fail. And I guess I'm going to stab him a little bit. And then unicorn stump as that happened. And as Bandage Girl came round. So that actually worked out much better, I think, than we were perhaps expecting. Get to the top. Alrighty, that should be Isaac done. Cool. So we made it to the chest, everybody, after a very rocky and interesting cathedral there. That was very silly. Alright, let's go bottom left. Well, I mean, no, is all I'm saying there. Okay, well, we have a slow in here, so I don't need to go too crazy on terms of using my unicorn stump. And there we go. So we get a tarot card. That poor worm was very much going a little bit crazy there. And we're kind of looking for a key at some point here. Like, we're of course desperately looking for a key. Oh my god! Okay, that was our other health gone. I mean, I hate... Oh, ho, 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 ho. That is a fantastic find there. Alright, well, not a great set of items. Capricorn is obviously fine. The virus will do. The others don't really need to care about at this stage. May as well use our unicorn stump to pretty much kill this dingle dangle. Honestly, it lasts a lot longer than I expected it to. But I guess it's because it comes at the cost of having the ability to damage things with the unicorn stump. So I need to kill these guys without taking damage, and then unicorn stump, and that should be absolutely fine. And concussive tears, probably useful. This is probably the most intensive chest I've had to deal with in a fair amount of time. Unicorn stump with Mum's knife is freaking freaking powerful. As long as you line everything up correctly, I don't really see how you can go wrong with this, because it does enough damage to damn near kill most things. I can't really think of anything that it would struggle to get through in time, because right there, I should not have been able to kill Famine like I did, but it still worked out despite crossing the room and starting with war. Yay, we get all the beans. I just love the beans so much. Aren't the beans just the best, everybody? Aren't the beans just the best? Wow, that was what you call meltage Polyphemus in the house. Daddy Longlegs, thank you very, very much. Okay, that was a little bit insane. That meltage is ridiculous, though I do need to kill that before it beams me to the top there. That was still a little bit concerning. Okay, hello. Hey guys, don't mind me, I'm just here to say hi. Polyphemus just completely turned this run into an absolute crush. There is no other way of describing that. That was a little bit exciting. He just walked into me and got crushed. Alright, blue baby. Yeah, that is insane damage. We did it. I am so happy. That so nearly went very wrong. My name's been Rage. I'm going to like if you've enjoyed this. It really does help, and I do appreciate it. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.